Miss Cat here. One of my favorite books is Drums, Girls, and Dangerous Pie. I highly recommend it. It's about a boy whose brother gets cancer. I'm not going to tell you the rest, but read it.
Hi guys, Miss Jacqueline here. One of my all-time favorite books is The Outsiders. I love teaching this book to my 8th graders, and it's just one of my favorite classic novels to teach. A book that I'm reading for my enjoyment that I actually just started was Looking for Alaska. So it's by John Green. I know you're all a fan of his, so I'm looking forward to see what it's about, and I'll let you know.
Guys, it's Miss B. This is my absolute favorite book. It's The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. It's a period piece about Nazi Germany. It follows the life of this girl named Liesel, whose family hides a Jew during the war. So I definitely recommend it. It's a good read. The narrator's really interesting. So yeah, give it a read.
Hi everyone. My favorite book that I can recall is Goodnight Moon, and the main reason for that is it's a memory I have with my daughters, and I used to read it to them every night before they went to bed. So it's just a special book for me, and even though I'm much older now, I still enjoy reading it now to my nieces and nephews. So Goodnight Moon for everybody. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon. It's Mrs. Bickhart. I just wanted to tell you about the favorite book that I like is Wonder. I read it with my daughter and she loved it. And it tells all about the one of the most important things I think in life is just to be kind and accept all the differences that you'll find in different people. The world would be so boring if everyone was the same. So it doesn't take much to be kind and read.
Hey guys, my current favorite book is Pay It Forward because it is about a 12-year-old that sets a really good example for people of all ages.
Hey guys, it's Mrs. Dejanay. Just sharing one of my favorite books with you, Life as We Know It. This is written as a journal through the eyes of a young girl that if the moon suddenly came into our atmosphere, what would happen to the world? And life as we knew it would absolutely change. I really recommend it. It's a trilogy, so there's 2 other books that go with it, so check it out in the library.
Hi everyone, I wanted to share some of my favorite books as well. The first one is The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. It's a wonderful story. I read it as a freshman at Triton, and I just fell in love with the characters and the setting and the lessons that you learn in this book. You're going to meet a lot of characters in your life. You have to stay true to who you are, and money doesn't always buy happiness. I also wanted to share with you my favorite poetry book. It's written by a 13th century poet named Rumi. He has a lot of beautiful poetry and odes and sometimes just random thoughts. So I wanted to leave you with something that he wrote that I always loved. Raise your words, not your voice. It is rain that grows flowers, not thunder. Thanks.
Harry Potter's my favorite book because of the countless imaginations that I can experience while I'm reading the book, as well as feeling like I'm a part of this different world, this different environment. I think that's the best thing about these books, and for any reader, is being able to be captured and taken on a trip that you never experienced to be on before. So this is definitely my favorite book, especially because I'd love to be in the wizarding world one day and be a loyal member of Gryffindor.
I really like this book, Brian's Winter, because it is an alternate ending for Hatchet, and I know you all read Hatchet in 6th grade, or you will. And it is about Brian's journey and his quest for survival, and I think that you'll really enjoy it.
This is my favorite book, the Bible. It's very inspirational to me, and it brings a lot of hope to me, and it's a sort of a manual for my life. So that's why it's my favorite book.
So my favorite novel is The Hunger Games. I love how Katniss Everdeen is a great example of a strong female role model for young people, and I love the adventure.
Hi, this is my favorite book, Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett. I read this many, many years ago, and it has been my all-time favorite. It spans from the Middle Ages and covers several centuries. You can see it's a lot of pages, but I read it very quickly because it was excellent.
My favorite book is The Road by Cormac McCarthy. This is a story about a man and his son who wind up in a, I guess you could call it like a post-apocalyptic nuclear winter scenario. They have to journey to the south so that they can survive because up north where they are is too cold for the winter. So they go and they travel and they come across a bunch of different problems with like food and other groups of travelers and everything. And the reason that I like it so much is because it reminds me a lot of the relationship between me and my dad and the things that we kind of share and relationship that we have. So that's why I like it so much.
Hi, Mrs. Cook and Mrs. Dunham here to tell you about our favorite books. This is It's Hard Out Here for a Shrimp, Pepe the King Prawn from the Muppets. I personally love this book because it's uplifting, it's bright, it's cheery, and it's something funny when you've had kind of a bad day.
I enjoy getting this book out at the end of the day when Miss Cook and I have had a rough day and we get to read through it and laugh together, and you can actually hear us laughing through the whole entire hallway. So, just a quote from the book on friendship. Kermit taught me this: a friend is someone who will give you the shirt off their back, even when they don't wear one.
A friend picks you up when everyone else lets you down, okay?
Hey guys, this is Miss Cullen. I was just in the middle of one of my old favorite books that I read with Mrs. Vespi when I worked with her in 4th grade. It's called How to Steal a Dog. And here's one of my favorite parts of the story. Mookie took his baseball hat off and scratched his fuzzy gray hair. Besides, he said, I got a motto. You want to hear it? I shrugged. Sometimes the trail you leave behind you is more important than the path ahead of you. He put his hat back on. You got a motto? He said. So that's my question to you. Do you have a motto?